This is Big Brother. Victoria, to the diary room.
What? This week on the Queen Chat, we are discussing reality television and which reality television show we would like the opportunity to be a part of, excluding RuPaul's Drag Race. That is the rule. Anyone who knows me already is probably going to be able to predict my answer, and that is that I would not want to be involved with reality television in any way, shape or form, because I absolutely detest it. 90% of the time, as far as I'm concerned, reality television is just a showcase of the stupidity of the human race. And I think it says a lot about society that these are some of the most popular shows available for viewing on television, and that some of these shows have gone to such, incredible heights on the charts and things like that. I think it's really telling about society that everybody's watching these shows, but nobody's reading books. Like, what the fuck is that? I can remember once I was at work and somebody said, "Did you know that Big Brother was originally a book?" And I killed them. Well, I didn't kill them straight away. First I put them in room 101. Then I killed them. Now, that said, there are some reality television shows that focus more on talent, or supposed talent, like the singing competitions and the dancing competitions and the cooking competitions. But the issue I take with those is that there are now so many of them. There are so many different singing competitions, there are so many different dancing shows, there are so many different cooking shows, and they are all carbon copies of themselves. And I think to myself, why are we bothering with so many? If there were only the original ones, if there was just, Australian or American Idol, and if there was just So You Think You Can Dance, and there was just... I'm not going to say just MasterChef, because I think that's really fucking boring, and we don't even need one of those, but that's just my opinion. Then it would be okay. But there are so many. I can think of 5 off the top of my head that centre on the one genre. I understand that with some of these reality television contests, the format is slightly different every time, but that for me is not in any way an incentive to watch any of them, because to me, they are all the same. I also tend to dislike the way reality television edits material to demonise people, or, canonise people for the sake of entertainment. It is so obvious to me when I watch these shows that this isn't what these people are like at all, necessarily, because editing plays such a huge role in these shows. What I'm basically trying to say is that reality television isn't real, but we all knew that, right? If you didn't know that reality television isn't real the majority of the time, then you've got a problem. Read a book! I'm not really a massive fan of television in general, the truth be told. I like watching certain series, but I am more likely to go out and get that series on DVD, or download that series off iTunes, so that I can, watch it at my pace. When the first series of Big Brother, Australian Big Brother, came out on television, I was much younger. I was, an early teenager. And I admit, I did watch it then, because it was brand new, and it was sort of exciting, and the premise to me was interesting. But as it's gone on, like I say, it's just more of the same, and I really can't stand it. I feel as though I'm not being terribly coherent here, but hopefully I'm getting my point across, which is, I wouldn't want to be a part of reality television because I don't think it's interesting. I would be wary of the fact that I could potentially be edited to seem like a really nasty person, which I am anyway, but I would rather get that across myself. If I absolutely, life depended on it, held at gunpoint, had to choose a reality show to be on, I really don't think I could. But I would not be opposed to being part of a sort of fly-on-the-wall documentary-style reality series like LA Inc. or something like that, where they go behind the scenes of a business or something. I think that would be kind of interesting, because I don't mind being on camera, but again, when you watch those things, they're so heavily edited. I always find myself wondering, what's the real story? What's actually going on here? Anyway, that will do for me this week, so thank you guys all so much for watching. Stay tuned for the rest of the queens this week, who are possibly less cynical than I am, I don't know. My name is Victoria Vogue, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.